It's a difference. It's a difference between what you have to do and what you want to do.
Okay.
And
So with you saying that, then you said it's a difference between what you have to do and what you want to do. Say what you want to do turns into what you have to do. Then what? Because your pleasure in play turns to work, and it's not pleasure in play no more.
But I get what he's saying. But what he's saying, when it's your passion, it's not work.
What's up, y'all? Back with another episode of Set Minds. Here with your boy
D-Shy-D, what it do?
And we got a special guest finally, you feel me? Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
I'm Glenn, man.
Go ahead, man. Where you from, Glenn?
I'm from Bama, man. I'm from Bama, just like everybody else.
All right, 205.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. What?
I'm from York, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what is that, but okay.
I was about to say it before, but I don't know where that's at.
I don't know what is it.
I'm like 45 minutes from Tuscaloosa.
Oh, okay, I got you. I know where you at then. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, how was it growing up in York, Alabama?
It's cool, man. Small town, not a lot around there, so really no reason to stay there. You feel me? So good experience what I got from it, but no place I want to go back to live.
True.
I felt that.
So when you was younger growing up, I guess in that environment, you feel me? What was your thought process of getting out?
I really didn't have no thought process of getting out. I just knew I wanted to go. I just knew it was no place for me. I knew that ever since I was young, though. Just little things I saw we wasn't afforded. Other places, the other places were. So I wanted to just chase that. That's pretty much what it was. Just trying to find something better than what I was seeing.
Okay. So I guess that's pretty much, you feel me, what I want to talk about today is building youth, you feel me? Because let's say like a lot of kids growing up in our situation, you feel me, what could be their way out? Because us growing up, you feel me, we feel like sports is the only way to get out. You feel me? But we didn't get a lot of other options because all our parents was taught was just like, you feel me, you get older, get a good job, and you feel me, you just build your family. Right. So it's like, how y'all feel, you feel me, about that whole set like plan that everybody has been like embedded into their mind, and now like, you feel me, like what do y'all think y'all could tell the younger generation now, you feel me, growing up in poverty and stuff like that? To like,
you have to bleep me out. You ready?
Yeah.
The plans our parents had, that shit was stupid. Stupid as hell. Only reason I said that was so they ain't had no choice but to work, you feel me, for the rest of their life.
Thanks.
Coming up, my mom, work every day, go to school, come back, feed us, take me to football practice. You know what I'm saying? Pay for my equipment and stuff. Be looking at that. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to break my back for somebody to work for $10 an hour. That makes no sense to me. With little or no benefits. You feel me?
Right.
And then, a lot of kids, they do like look to sports, but if they don't make it in sports, they go join the army or something like that because of the benefits, the pros of it. No shot to y'all. I know y'all in the Air Force, but no shot to y'all. But, it's more than one way than to make it out of your hometown or out of poverty than just, working all your life. But America, the system does make it hard to break out of that cycle.
One thing I understand though too is when it comes to like our parents, especially growing up in low poverty areas, is that, all they knew was get pregnant and go to work. Like a lot of people wasn't going to school, finding these big time jobs. If so, they wouldn't be there, right? You know what I mean? So you're literally getting raised by people who really not necessarily saying they don't know better, but they have never experienced anything. So how can they help you get farther than what they got?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I mean, it takes strong leadership, strong mentorship, but in places like that, it's hard to find. That's why I think for a lot of people, it's so easy just to gear towards sports because that's everything everybody's always looking towards. Right. So to find like real opportunity, real goals, man. I mean, like it takes a lot for people to find that kind of stuff, but it's damn near like it's damn near damn if you do, damn if you do, damn if you don't, because some people still get caught up in that same.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no answer to the life game. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just dealing the hand, they playing it like that.
Right. Yeah. And the way I look at it, you feel me? Like growing up, I ain't know about real estate. I ain't know about stocks. But I guarantee you, you feel me? I mean, not calling like nobody out, you feel me? But you feel me? The white folks in the white household or the Asian households, and most of them, you feel me? They know about the stocks. They know about the real estate. They know about the taxes and how to flip that to make it work for themselves. You feel me? But in the Black community, you feel me? We don't get the education. We don't. It's not taught about in our household unless like, I mean, like I could say my uncle was probably the first person to ever talk to me about real estate. My uncle was the first person to ever talk to me about trades and stocks. You feel me? If it wasn't for him, I would have never known about that. Probably until I got into the military. So I don't know. It's just I feel like it's different in different like environments and households. You feel me? But it's like how if y'all was to like go out right now and get a whole bunch of you feel me, youth, children together, how would y'all try to expand their mind on certain stuff other than, you feel me, the Disney Channel shows and all that stuff? Because first off, y'all already know little kids got short attention spans. But how would y'all sit down kids and try to talk to them about life?
I think before that, one thing that's good about our generation that's different from the past generations is that we're more accepting of the youth. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to be honest, kids nowadays are more far ahead than we are just because of social media. You know, you got your TikToks, you got your Instagram, your Facebooks. There's so many different avenues for kids just to learn different things, right? Because it's to the point where kids are teaching us. There's kids, 6, 7, 8 years old making millions of dollars, opening toys on YouTube, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. So like even that statement alone, it's hard to teach kids these days because they already have so many different things that they can already do and are already what's the word? They're already I'm losing it. They're already expanding their minds on their own time. You know what I mean? The hours they spend on social media alone, right? Like that's things that those things were new to us, right? We were trying to take advantage, but they're definitely doing it way better.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you want to keep it just foundational, as far as if you gave me a group of kids, how could I teach them? I mean, positivity, optimism. You don't a lot of kids. You got to talk to them about real life too. But as far as being goal oriented about goal oriented about things and wanting to succeed in life, that just takes a strong, solid person to stick with that kind of to stick with those things and really instill in kids the importance of wanting to be successful, but still teaching that success is still perspective based, right? So no matter what you do, in your eyes, if it's the right thing, it's the best thing for you. That's always the right way to go. But there's so many different ways you can go about that topic too, though. So
that is true. Like you were saying, these kids are already learning like everything we don't know. You feel me? And they teaching it back to us.
Facts.
You feel me? Like my younger brother, he wants to like play video games and do all types of stuff like edit and stream and stuff. And he already working on it. He saving up money to buy a new computer, the stuff to stream and all that. And I'm sitting here like this. I'm glad you're doing that because that's something I wanted to do when I was younger, but it was shot down because it's like that you're not making money from that.
Mm-hmm.
So like these kids, they already know, they kind of like on their path already. Like we walked so they could run. You feel me?
Right.
We already laid down the path for them and they just taking over. And I'm fine with that. As long as they, they breaking that generational curses. You feel me? Because you get stuck in that cycle forever and ever until somebody in your family break it, your kid break it, you break it. But you gotta want to break it. You gotta want to change. You gotta educate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I agree with you. Like, these kids, they already know what they got. Just preach to them, like, keep your head up and stay focused on what you're doing. Like, if that's what you want to do, dedicate yourself to that craft, that art. You feel me? So, I mean, like, I agree with you. They ahead of us right now. Like, Dion and I, we just getting into the YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stepping our foot and we learning like what they already learned. I'm learning from kids right now how to edit.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say.
Do you all feel like the saying hanging with a certain crowd makes you who you are?
Facts.
I say 50-50.
Why you say 50-50?
All right, take my childhood for example. I'm cool with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Niggas who used to gang bang, I'm cool with them. Niggas who play sports, I'm cool with them. The nerds, I'm cool with them. I'm just cool with everybody. You feel me?
What is a nerd?
What is a nerd?
What is a nerd? That's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing? Okay,
that's not a real thing.
I said a really smart kids. How about that?
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay. I was like the guy, I'm a social butterfly. I'm cool with everybody. So when I got out of high school and went to college, you know, I went to Lawson Community College back in Birmingham. And we in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. So, well, I'm cool with everybody. Everybody, what's up, dog? You good? Yada, yada, yada. Like, it just depends on how your mindset is. Like, if you focus on being your own individual, you have to worry about, you know, what you're going to be. You know what you're going to be. The only time like that affects people is like when they perceive you that way. You feel me? So if I hang around like folks who gangbang, they gonna be like, "Oh, he a gangbanger." No, I'm just cool with this dude, and his friends cool with me. All right, I'm like I ain't gonna say I'm the lonely kid, but I'm like the dude who just everywhere. You feel me?
I agree with you saying. My opinion is that no matter what age you're at, everybody's impressionable, right?
Yes.
So say like if it was that one person in that gang, you know, male or female, that you thought a certain way about, you know, there's always the potential to follow in those footsteps too. You know, maybe just to see that right person.
Yeah.
Right. Like, because I mean, it's people you're gonna be like, damn, I think just because you don't like all these people doing it, but just because you do it, I want to be like you. You know, so I think that potential is always there, you know. But like, I mean, like you said, it's always going to go back to the individual, but I still think that potential is always there, right? Because you meet that right person, all it takes is one.
Facts.
And you're not the same. But like May said though, like I think the people you hang around matter for sure. Like I said, because it might be that one person in that group, whether they're doing something good or bad. Like I said, just because you doing, I'm gonna follow behind you. But it takes that person and the right people around them to make sure that they're being guided in the right direction too, though.
That is true.
Because you still need that second set of ears behind you, right? Well, you need a third set. You got yourself, you got the person you want to follow, and you got the person who's gonna ultimately, I think, lead you in the right direction. Right? Because you know, obviously, three heads is better than one for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you know what I mean?
And the thing is, I agree with both of y'all feel me? Because like Sean said, you feel me, in high school, I was cool with everybody. You feel me? I had no problem with nobody. But I agree with you, you feel me? Because I mean, just looking back at how, you feel me, my little cousin, right? So I mean, yeah, it might be too much TMI, but at the same time, his stepdad, you feel me? Bad influence to be around. Bad influence to be around. On Snapchat, I see my little cousin with his stepdad, and he like posting guns and all that stuff. You feel me? Them both holding guns up. It's like, why you got that around like 11, 12-year-old kid? You feel me? And just the little stuff that my little cousin he be posting. But when he around me, he don't do none of that. You feel me? He straighten up. He, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, doing stuff for adults. You respecting your elders and all that. Like, cause he know I don't play that. You feel me? Because I know he know I'm real when it comes to like little kids, you feel me? Like I'm real passionate about it because I know how I grew up, and I don't want none of my little cousins, none of my little brothers, none of my little sisters, you feel me, to grow up how I grew up. So I stay on them, stay on like your schoolwork, your what is it? What we say, customs and courtesies or some stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
You
go.
feel me? It's just respect, bro. At the end of the day, if you ain't got nothing, you got respect. If you know how to treat somebody, bro, that can take you a long way.
Thanks.
And when they around me, that's why I wish like I was around like all the time, because even like my little brother, you feel me, like I hear like certain little things about him, but when I'm around, I don't see that. I don't know if it's because they know the type of person that I am, you feel me, they want to be like me, but I'm not around, so they don't think about it, 24/7, you feel me. But at the end of the day, it's just like, that's why I say, you feel me, that's why I agree with Glenn, you feel me, it's because if you hang with the wrong crowd, you feel me, you can go in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Because why not think like, oh, I gotta be like this all the time instead of just sometime. Oh, with my big brother around, my big cousin around, you feel me, like, oh, like, why I gotta act like this and then switch up when he gone. um that's why I kind of like one day want to provide something for like, and I wouldn't even say the minorities, because I definitely feel like it's some, you feel me, white folks out here that's growing up in poverty too, that's growing up the same way that we grow up, just not the same, because I mean they're a different race, so obviously like they go through different shit than us, but in a way it's the same, because everybody ain't got money for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, everybody ain't got parents that care for them. You feel me? You got parents that's out here worried about their significant other than their kids. You got parents that's out here, you feel me, feeling like they was a failure in life, so they feel like their kids ain't gonna amount to nothing either. You feel me? So it's like that can bring a kid down, because if you ain't got that motivation and that support, you feel me? I feel like as a kid you need that support. You need that oh, you did good, you feel me, that structure, you feel me, because if you ain't got that, how you gonna know which route you're going in?
Yeah.
Facts. I feel that.
I just want to provide some type of way or some type of platform to bring kids together to, like, I don't know, make them think a certain way. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm gonna do it. Like, think a certain way, you feel me, build together, you feel me, like like feed off of each other's energy, you feel me, because everybody needs somebody.
Facts.
Fact.
That's how I'm thinking.
Facts. Facts, man.
You can't
I'm
go. You
always,
look. You can't be out here by yourself all day, every day.
you can't, man. It's cool. It's cool. It sounds cool, but it's never a fact. You just can't
Yeah,
do it by yourself. You just can't.
it's always good to have that support, that team behind you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
If you, that's why I'm glad. My mom was there, and then my stepdad came in the picture, and he came with the same energy. He was like, we're proud of you. Keep up the good work. You know, okay, you took a break. That's okay, as long as you're working. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They,
necessary.
expect me to do better. They was like, we're gonna put you on the right steps, but at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do, and we're gonna support that. Now, when I was younger, my mom couldn't, she couldn't be at everything. She couldn't be at my
Mm-hmm.
football. You feel me? Because she got to go work, and I got a little brother. You know what I'm saying? So she was I'm gonna come back and be a mother when we on our feet. I ain't gonna say come back and be a mother, but be supportive, like more
Right.
supportive than when you were in high school. And she do now, like with the brand, she like, when you gonna come out with this? All right, she got me a little Rolo printer for like labels and stuff like that for my birthday. You feel me? It's like the small stuff that come in and just showing that she's supportive of what I'm doing now. You feel me? She's like, oh, you want to go coach? All right, well, get on top of your stuff. Go talk to kids. Go help your friend. Try for the football team. like stay on top of your game, basically.
Yeah. Because one
So,
thing you want, I'm bad, I mean, cut you off.
nah, go ahead. I'm done.
Because one thing you want to be appreciative, one thing you have to be appreciative of, but also be attentive to, is that at the end of the day, like regardless of the situation, your parents did whatever they could to get you where you were, right? But at the same time, like you have to see, having seen that those certain things growing up, you have no choice but to at least want to try to do stuff different, right? Because like you saying, your mom got, she got to work, man. She want to be supportive of all that stuff, but she got to work, and you got a younger brother, right? So you
Yeah.
get like you having kids and stuff. If you do want children, right? I want to do all that stuff different. I want to be more present.
Exactly.
But like I said, but it's all about being attentive to the things you saw growing up, and then just setting yourself up for those type of positions, right? To put yourself in place for those football games, those basketball games. You know what I'm saying? Those father son meetups. Those father daughter meetups. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, it's paying attention to the way you grew up, and just like I said, taking a completely different route to make it better for yourself and your kids and your children.
Mm-hmm.
So we
So
just learn, like we learning off of
Thanks.
practice, events and stuff like that. I ain't mean to cut you off, Dion. Go ahead, my bad.
now you good. I got a question for both of y'all, because I mean we all got siblings, you feel me? So I feel like this is a real good question. More so of me and Sean, but because Glenn, I know you got a twin and you got an older sister.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, you got a younger brother, and I got two younger siblings. You feel me? One that's still an infant. So I guess Sean, um, what's something? No, actually, I'm gonna go from top to bottom. So, Glenn, you feel me? Even though you got a twin, what is something supportive that you do for your siblings? As in, like, if I don't know if you had that conversation with them of something that they want to like do. You feel me? To like get out of York. You feel me? Or like I guess just like a profession that they want to achieve. What is something that you do to egg them on, or like, you feel me, like just be supportive?
I mean, I'm always big on supporting my sisters. You know what I mean? Like it made the very basic stuff. One of my sisters is a teacher. One of my sisters is going for her master's right now at UA. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the basic stuff. You can do it. Just stay strong and where you at. You get exactly what you want. But I'm talking to my sister 24/7. Always behind their back 100% of the time. So I make sure I keep my foot on the gas with that kind of stuff for sure.
Okay, so
Everybody did it for me. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So I guess another question for you. I forgot your little cousin name. You feel me? The little dude who was outside shooting basketball that time I came back. You feel me? Do you feel like anybody is supporting him to like put him in the direction that he need to get out of, you know, the Alabama stuff that we know? You feel me?
yeah, I mean, everybody always puts as much effort as they can into them for sure, right? But it takes time. It takes, especially, I mean, with young kids especially, it takes time. He's like what, 12 years, gonna be 12 years old this year. It's a constant process that just don't stop.
Yeah. Okay. And Sean, just me knowing you for a long time, I definitely know your brother didn't grow up, you feel me, in the early stages how we grew up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Majority of his life is in Homewood. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Which
I guess, huh?
it ain't a bad thing though.
It's not. It's definitely not. But I guess, you feel me, I want to ask you, without him growing up how we grew up, um, how is he learning, you feel me, I guess those street smarts, you feel me, the way to think outside of the book smarts, you feel me? Because I know with him growing up in Homewood, they don't teach street smarts in Homewood, you feel me? They teach you by the book, you feel me? And they teach you when you do wrong, you get punished severely, pretty much.
So let me say it like this. So I don't think, we from, he grew up in Homewood and whatnot, but you don't always learn street smarts from the streets. You feel me? You can learn that from your parents. Cause now his dad knows so much. I know his dad, but it ain't like me and his dad talk on a daily basis, like personal talk, like person to person talk. but his dad knows so much. You feel me? Then you got his grandparents that know so much. So to avoid, like, they still, he coming up in the world. He's still young. You feel me? He just turned 13. So he coming up in the world. He's still learning, but he learning from what he see too. You feel me? And so they also set him up to, like, I'm not gonna say avoid. Well, yeah, I don't want my brother on the streets for one, but to avoid it, because they set him up for, like, trust funds, how to save your money, how to, invest, stuff like that, and to invest into your craft. You feel me? Not only that, we get him into, like, positions where, he doesn't have to be out on the street. I mean, we live in a good neighborhood now, and he's not exposed to it, which is a good thing to me. You feel me? Because I wouldn't want him to be out there like, well, I wasn't bad either. But, it's some things I shouldn't have seen as a kid. You feel me? I don't want him to see that because it affects us in, like, the long run. So, I mean, he probably already a little bit exposed to it from seeing it from, his father, his dad. But they also set him up where he got book smarts. Not only book smarts, but, how just to invest into yourself, if that makes sense. So, like, he just started wrestling, you feel me? And he loved it. That he invested his time into wrestling. He invested his time into, streaming and learning how to edit on computers and stuff like that, how to work on computers, how to save your money. This man won't spend a dime, bro. He won't spend a dime. But it's just like, he don't need the street smarts. If you get to a point where it's good to have, but if you're not gonna be exposed to it, or you're not gonna be around it, like, for a long periods of time, I guess, what's the point of it? So, like, go ahead.
No, go. You finish.
I was just saying, like, Dion and I probably you too. We see a lot of things. Like, I had to watch how I had to move, like, when I went to community college. You feel me? Because, like I said, I used to be around people who used to game bang. You feel me? And you just have to watch how you move. And I'd be like, all right, he just made a play. Or, I knew to stay away from or whatnot. It's just, I'm not exposed to that as much anymore. You feel me? So I don't use it as much. He's not exposed to it at all that I know of. So what he's going to use it for until he get older. You feel me? Probably when he get a little bit, like, around our age, like when we was in high school and stuff like that, maybe he get exposed a little bit more and more to it. And then he going to be like, all right, I got the best of both worlds. I can use street smarts and I can use my book smarts and outplay the game.
And that was my thing. Like, if you want to be honest, man, having street smarts is a privilege, bro. Like, everybody ain't got that. It's just a different sense of self-awareness that people just don't get. Like how Maze, I said earlier, like, you can't teach that in school. You can't, you ain't necessarily gonna learn from the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's about your environment and the people you come up around, right? And like I said, in my opinion, it's a privilege. Like social skills, you know what I'm saying? The ability to adapt. You feel me? The ability to use people is a real thing. And those are necessary skills that, like, street smart, that's a privilege because a lot of people don't got that.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a third eye. You just see the world different. And people don't understand. That's a real thing. I think, in my opinion, it should be a necessity, right? But, like, it's environmental. Everybody don't get those those strategies, those tricks of the trades, the gift of gab. Some people don't know how to talk to people. Some people don't know how to make themselves fit into a group. Some people don't know how to make stuff happen for themselves through other people. Like, some people just don't get that. So in my opinion, like, I think it's a necessity, right? Everybody ain't privy to that, but if you got it, you got it, man. And if you can teach it, I say pass it on.
Yeah.
Because with the corporate America teacher, I mean, you're gonna get that regardless.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. the stuff you bring from your house, from your home, though, you only got one time to get that. You only got one time to get it. You can't go back home and relearn. You can't go back home and learn that. You got to get it when you coming up.
Right.
It make all your moves second nature. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way your mannerism, you know what I'm saying? You see a man, you shake a man's hand. You stand up, you shake his hand. You look a man in the eye. People don't understand that kind of stuff. Right? It's different things like that. Like I said, I think it's a privilege. Everybody don't get that privilege though, right?
Everybody don't get that privilege.
And that's another thing too. Like you gotta damn near treat it like a trade. Like you said, like you don't have to use it, but like that should be something you constantly working on to perfect. Because you can't lose that, man. You can't lose that. Like I said, we can if me and you started today in the military, we'll probably end up being the same person. Right? But like if I take the things that I learned from home and I add it to that, you really can't stand next to me, you know, because it's gonna be a lot of differences. And like I said, I think it's a privilege to have that. And if you got it, I say pass it on, man. If you say you ain't using it, work on it, bro. Like keep that. Because once you lose it, it's gone.
Yeah, true.
Once you feel like you don't need it, it's gone, man. That's the last thing. It's gonna separate you from me. At the end of the day, it's gonna separate you from a lot of people. It's gonna separate you from the street too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people, it's in you, bro. Some people do it for a look. It's in a lot of people, and it shows.
Yeah.
You know, but that's something nobody take. It's just like you in school, right? It's just like anything you learn in school. Can nobody take that from you at the end of the day? You learned that. You got it. You're gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well keep it. Like I said, that's a part of your foundation. That's who you are as an individual, your characteristic. It moves every part of your life. You know, that's you at the end of the day. So I said, if you got it, man, keep that.
Side note. My mama gonna see this. I was not with the gangbangers. I was with my Desiree.
Mama, I was. No, just playing. I'm
playing like your mama won't fly out there.
Nah, man. So it's just like I've been thinking too. You feel me? We saying we grew up. You feel me? You feel me? In the hood. You feel me? In most cases, poverty. You feel me? Grew up around gangs and street violence and street smarts and all that. You feel me? I feel like as in now, and that was when we were younger. You feel me? Because we all not even in that environment anymore. Sean, you might be a little bit because you feel me. You still in the college environment, so obviously you see stuff going on, but it's like we not seeing that as children anymore. You feel me? We grown now, so I feel like now though, in today's age, so many like Black people are standing up and becoming entrepreneurs, and you feel me, out here getting careers and stuff like that. You feel me? I feel like we're coming up as a race together. You feel me? So I feel like I'm wondering how are kids gonna grow up now, because I mean, you know, growing up we always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna treat my kid like this. You feel me? They not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This is this. But obviously, I mean, back then it's a different time than now.
And that's the thing you just said. If you're gonna be honest, bro, the upcoming generation is always gonna be the best generation, no matter if anybody wants to accept that or not. The upcoming generation is always gonna be presented with the most opportunities. You know, the best things as far as technology goes. You know, they're always gonna be given the best hand, right? Anybody said it was better back, like it's not a fact, right? You didn't have the same. If you're gonna say the 50s is better than the 2000s, it's not
wrong.
facts. It's not facts. It's not facts. It's just not facts. It's just not facts, man. The things we're able to do now, and the things that the generations coming ahead will be able to do. We're at any given time. At any given time. You are always the most obsolete, right? But you are also the most accomplished at the same time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when the next thing comes, think of like your iPhone. When the next thing come out, the old is done. We don't care about this no more.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my thing.
Dang. Yeah, you're right about that, because don't nobody care about that iPhone 3, iPhone 5 no more. What?
But when it was a new thing on the street, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I chill out. I just my iPhone. Chill out. But now you're right though. Like when I was saying earlier, I was like, we basically created a path. You know, we walk so they could run, bro. Like that's that's how we give back. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I want you know my little brother to do better than me. Feel me? I want him to take better opportunities. You know.
Yeah.
I want coming up to do better than we did, and that's happening right now. As you like, look at our social media, bro. Like people talking about why would I work for $10 an hour with no benefits? What do I look like? You feel me? We starting to become more aware, and like we're aware now. Now think about them. They're gonna be like this.
Thanks.
Why the fuck would I work for $20 when I could work for $40 over here? Or you know what I'm saying, build themselves up so where they can do whatever they want to do.
Because you know one thing that people, one thing people are saying now that's going crazy.
What's that?
The meme, whatever you want to call it, that's going around saying I don't believe in hard work. Those are facts. Those are
yeah.
You said it. You said it to your mom when you was a baby. You think she's gonna think you crazy. If I ain't working hard, then we ain't eating. But now, like you said, people are more aware. Like you can make the same amount of money, less money, or more money doing way less work than what you're doing right now. I mean, and it's always gonna be a fact. That's always gonna be a fact, man. Like end of the day, bro. Like hard work is not a real thing. I believe in going to get what you want to get if it's something targeted for sure. But at the end of the day, man, I guess you can make a lot less with the same thing, doing something completely different. When you ain't got to extend yourself as hard, you ain't got to work as hard, you ain't got to lose. You can keep the same amount of sleep, more sleep. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think that's something that really puts things into perspective when people say it out loud. Like I don't believe in hard work. Can you really judge them? Like I said, it's kids out here making like 10-minute videos, making $1 million on YouTube opening toys. Facts. But my mom working the same job for 20 years. Like, come on now, that's a real thing too. That's a real thing.
So I got an input on that, right? Because you feel me? Yeah, I feel like nowadays, you feel me? Like, yeah, the kids and the youngins, you feel me, making a lot of money off of TikTok and all that stuff, you feel me? But at the same time, something that I just had to like take a sit back and just look at it, bro. The reason why they are making that is because, and you don't see what they do in the background. In the background, they gotta work hard for what they doing. You feel me?
Wait. My bad. I gotta cut you off.
Go ahead.
Just to dig more into it. At the end of the day, hard work is gonna be perspective. If I'm working at a plant Monday through Friday, that's gonna be hard work. I hate going there.
You're right.
But if my passion is to sit in front of my TV with a microphone and a camera playing Call of Duty all night, bro, like I'm chilling. You feel me? All I gotta do is edit this video at the end of my night. So hard work is always gonna be a perspective, but I think when people say hard work, it's always be geared towards the things that they don't want to do.
So let me tell you something. I guarantee you, them gamers that be on YouTube, that's not the only thing that they do, bro. I guarantee you that's not the only thing they do. Some people make
real money. Some people make real money.
Some of them, all right, like old dude Ninja, bro, right? Yeah, he made a lot of money from Fortnite, from playing Fortnite. But guess what? He had to reach out for them sponsors. He had to reach out to get his name out, you feel me? He just ain't sitting there playing all of that, you feel me?
That's individually based though, right? Like I said, if I had to go to work Monday through Friday going to a plant, something I don't, it's gonna be based on the things you don't want to do. If my mama got 3 kids and she working 4 jobs, from the next one she's going right to the next one, I guarantee she don't want to do that. She has to do that. It's a difference between what you have to do and what you want to do.
Okay. And so with you saying that, then you said it's a difference between what you have to do and what you want to do. Say what you want to do turns into what you have to do. Then what? Because your pleasure in play turns to work. And it's not pleasure in play no more.
But I get what he's saying, but what he's saying when it's your passion is not work.
It's not work. Because like at the end of the day, you want to do it. You're gonna put into it, you're gonna pour into the cup you want to drink out of, bro, end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pour into the cup you want to drink out of. If it takes me 20 hours of my day to make sure that my gamer channel is going up, I'm gonna put that time in because I want this. Like I said, but if I go to this plant every night, I'm doing this, bro. I don't want to do this. This amounts to nothing for me. This is just a paycheck. I need this paycheck. If I could go without it, I would go without it. If I could walk away from this right now and I would do it, that's hard work. You said what?
I get what both of y'all saying. I understand. I see where y'all coming from both point of views. Cause like, let's say for example, a tribe. You feel me? We gotta, set up an email, set up a website, get the clothes out there, talk to somebody to, print the clothes. And I love what I do. I love being on social media talking about, hey, come check us out. Y'all talking to people and all this and that, reaching out.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, you know, you got, okay, I got to talk to this person. I got to talk to this person. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I get what you're saying. Hard work is still like from person to person. But it's still like a passion. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a part of hard work is going to be a part of your passion too sometimes. But it's just something you love to do. So you don't see it as hard work, I guess. If that's my best way of explaining it.
Yeah.
So, but y'all keep going. I was listening. I was tuning in.
Yeah, I think I hit everything I wanted to say for the most part. I think I hit everything I wanted to say. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to put work in, regardless. Work is gonna have to be put in. Same way if you a basketball star, football star, you gotta go to the gym. You gotta go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you want to do it or not, you gotta go to the gym. But like I said, that's adding on to your craft. Like I said, I think the difference is that it's something that you actually want to do. Yeah, and to me that's the difference. I mean, it's hard work for sure, but it's just this is going towards something I actually want to do versus something that I have to do. And I think that should explain it more. I think it should at least. Like I have to do it and I want to do this. For some things, you just have to do it.
Yeah.
I just got to do it because it got to get done at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I ain't going to lie. I would quit my job right now if I could just do Tribe and YouTube.
Yeah.
I would quit my job. I'm just saying. Now, if my job see this.
Yeah. No, I was just playing.
I
was just playing.
We need each other right now.
Exactly.
But I get what y'all saying though, you feel me? Because like I said, like at the end of the day, like I enjoy my job, you feel me? I got a laid back job, but that's not something I want to do continuously do every day. You know what I'm saying? Got to get up, go here, do this. You know, following somebody else. I don't like working for other people, if that makes sense. I don't like being at the bottom tier. I don't like being the bottom at the totem pole. I don't like that. I don't like with that. Right. You feel me? Because people take advantage of you. And like I said, you know, you get paid $10 an hour to do something, you know what I'm saying? But I can go do this and make 3 times what I'm making now. And get more rest. And actually have fun doing it. So.
And you feel me? That's what I mean, you feel me? The same amount. And I guess, you feel me? That's why I agree, you feel me? Hard work. I mean, you get the result that you want, you feel me? Because say if you quit your job now, bro, and you put that same effort into like Tribe, you feel me, or any other thing. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but guess what? The same effort that you put into or whatever, I should never say it. I'm gonna bleep that out. I'm gonna bleep that out. But the same effort that you put into there, you feel me? Imagine the outcome that you can have with just Tribe, not even just for Tribe. Say like real estate or something, just to throw something out there, bro. The same effort that you put into, bro, the same hours you put into, bro, you can thrive off of real estate. You feel me? The hours and the amount of work ethic that you put into where you work into real estate, you can thrive off of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I know me. I mean, I've been lacking lately, but I know just a few 30 minutes to an hour, bro, of me just looking up some stuff. You feel me? I can find some. And I even had conversations with Glenn about it, bro. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm texting this person right now about this and this. I found this just this morning. You feel me? That work ethic can take you a long way. So I guess that goes into, you feel me? You get what you work for. So
yeah. Now I ain't gonna lie. If I, you know, when I look out that work, boy, that hard work right now. Oh, that was different. If I translated that to unstoppable, don't touch me.
So, I mean, that just goes back to my thing about like the TikTok and stuff, right? You don't see the behind the scenes because a lot of those people, bro, that you see are probably like affiliate marketers, bro. They're providing information about a different business that they may or may not do, and people are just, you feel me? Oh yeah, you say this, and you get amount of views, you feel me? I'm gonna pay you this much. Or them themselves, you feel me? Hey, if you want to learn such and such, just like and follow, click that link on my page, and then boom, guess what? You making them more money because you going to a seminar, webinar, or you looking at their program and making them more money than they actually doing. You feel me? What's up?
Bro, if you talking about Forex, just say that.
I ain't talking about Forex. I'm definitely not talking about Forex. I'm
Yeah.
talking about if I'm talking about real estate. I don't follow Forex people, you feel me? I still have my doubts on Forex, bro. But I'm talking about real estate. I'm talking about real estate because I okay, I'm gonna put it. I look at wholesale real estate, and a lot of the young kids, you feel me, be posting about wholesale real estate. Me as a person know that it's a lot of hard work that you gotta do about that stuff. I mean, it's simple, but it's hard work behind it, bro. Because people can either say yes, no, or you feel me, maybe so, whatever. It's hard work that come behind it. But guess what? The people that you get the attention, I can make a video right now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, you feel me? Post one check that I made off of wholesale real estate. Oh yeah, I made this much in just such and such in 10 days. Hi, Glenn can go look at that video on TikTok and be like, you feel me? I'm tired of doing what I'm doing, bro. I'm trying to make that much money in 10 days. Guess what? Hey, go like and follow, you feel me? Go click that link in my profile. He go click that link in the profile. Guess what that's doing? It's making me money, but it's not teaching him what I did behind the scenes. I'm telling him what to do, but I'm not telling him how long it's gonna take. I'm not telling him how much work you gotta put into it. I ain't telling him, you feel me, the pros and cons of it. I ain't telling you nothing but just what you need to do.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking on that, I know that, we don't went off subject, but let's talk about how, business to business, how, say somebody asks you a question and they gatekeep the answer from you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so somebody asked me, how do I get my LLC? And I was like, all right, you gotta, I'm giving them the information, you feel me? And they be like, all right, I appreciate, a lot of people wouldn't do that. I'm like, what you mean a lot of people wouldn't do that? And they won't share that information, like it ain't enough room at the table to eat, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'll be sitting here, I was like, all this money in the world, and you don't want to help somebody out, bro. I don't see how people gatekeep that information saying, I had to do this, this, and this. It took this long. This how much time I put into doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why people be gatekeeping information like that. Like, for us, I'm gonna take Forex for example, because Forex is a real thing. It's the pyramid scheme that, you feel me? So like they be like, all right, bro, I made this much money. This is the lifestyle I live. I got 5 cars. If you want to learn more about it, DM me. They gonna DM me. You DM them, here they go. Yeah, bro, I got you. We gonna add you on this call real quick. And you get on that call. These talking about, yeah, bro, I made this much money, this and that. All right, but you're not telling me the information I need to know.
Thanks.
Like, how much money did you put in to make this much money? What are your losses? You feel me? Like, how long do you stay on the market? You feel me? It's just stuff like that. And then even with business owners, a lot of business owners gatekeep information too. Like, I'm glad I'm starting to see more people talk about business on TikTok and social media like that to help other people out. You feel me? But before that, it was a lot of people just holding information like, why do your own research?
So
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
I was like, people like, do your own research, and I'd be like this. Okay, I did my research, but I'm asking for advice from has more knowledge than I do, because the internet can fool you. The internet can tell you something, and you can run off with that, and then blow your whole business. So that I'm just saying, like, people just be gatekeeping information. Free information.
Fact. So what I was gonna say was, since you said we got off subject, I mean that still intertwines with the subject that we even talking about.
True.
Because again, our parents, bro, we grew up and our parents didn't know that stuff. But guess what? In another household, you feel me? They talking about this with their kids. You feel me? I overheard, you know, folks talking about stocks or something in high school, and I'm sitting up there talking about what, bro? What are they talking about, bro? I'm up here thinking, oh, they talking about some fantasy ish. You feel me? Like I don't know what they talking about, but you feel me? Getting older, and like you said, I mean, yeah, more people are starting to come out about it, but I feel like instead of gatekeeping information, bro, if you don't even want to give out that much information, bro, give out the very minimal. You feel me? Tell a kid instead of reading Magic City School Bus. Is that what it called? Is that what it?
Hey, bro, what's wrong with Magic? What's wrong with Magic School Bus, bro?
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it, dog. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You feel me? But instead of saying, you feel me, reading, I'm just saying, you feel me, reading those books that don't mean really nothing. I mean, yeah, it creates your childhood. It makes you think, you feel me, outside the box. But all the time, you feel me, don't tell your child to pick up a book like that. Be like, hey, we finna sit here and I'm gonna teach you about life. You feel me? Boom. Let's pick up this real estate book. You feel me? Let's pick up some tax book. You feel me? Let's see what the banks be talking about. We ain't even gotta read a whole bunch, bro. If we can learn the same, you feel me, at the same speed. I ain't saying like no infant, like no 5 or 6 year old. You
Oh,
feel me?
I
I'm
was
just
like, bro, you gonna
they
sit there
not
with your
finna pay no
6-year-old?
attention to that, bro. They ain't finna pay no attention to that. But I'm talking about when you start processing life. You feel me? Probably like around, I don't know what, like 9, 10. That's when you start like, what y'all think? 9, 10.
Probably a little earlier than that, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like people, you feel me, process. It depends on what situation they in. But guaranteed, if you sit a kid down, be like, you feel me, 30 minutes of this day, 30 minutes of this, 30 minutes, they gonna pick up on that stuff, bro. And when they start to see it, you feel me, they not gonna apply that. Obviously, you feel me, in the beginning, early stages. But when they start to see it, they gonna be like, oh yeah, boom, let me lock up on this, let me lock up on this, because you are processing that through their mind as they're getting older. You feel me? Because I know that's what my uncle does with his child. I mean, should he be doing it as hard as he is? No, because my little cousin don't have no childhood. My little child, my little child, my little cousin only know my little cousin only know business. He don't know pleasure at all, and it's sad to say. But I don't know, man. Everybody got a different perspective on certain stuff, man.
I mean, I'm be real with you. I understand what you're saying. I got what you're saying, for real, for real. But like you said, it's different from person to person, because I ain't finna sit here, with a real estate book with my 9-year-old read this 30 minutes. You feel?
Okay.
But if your kids see you reading something, you feel me? Lead by example. Yeah, they may start out, let them have some fun, like some freedom, you feel me? Let their creativity and imagination grow. But I say, like, when they get older, like, do you want to, ask you want to make money? Or, because I ain't talking about, like, like 10, but, I'm thinking, like, when they get older, you feel me? You start putting little stuff in their life, you feel me? Oh,
Hold on. Stop right there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. But it's like, bro, think about it, dog. All right, so say like, all right, yeah, you don't want to put a book in front of a 9, 10-year-old, you feel me?
a real estate book.
Okay, exactly. And you said a real estate book. How old were you when you started playing Monopoly?
I never played as a child.
Okay.
I ain't played
But you feel me? Just the thought behind the Monopoly game, you feel me? It is 6 plus. You feel me? You start playing Monopoly 6+. Monopoly is a fun game, but Monopoly, if you think about it, teach you about real estate.
Okay,
It's legit a real estate game, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When did you learn the definition of Monopoly?
I ain't learned the definition of Monopoly till I was like 14, 15.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
I mean, but that's cool though. But guess
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You still have those moves that you make on that board, bro. It's gonna stick with you forever.
Yeah, but
You gonna always know the rules of that game, bro. I mean, whether or not somebody explain it to you or you feel me, that shit get embedded into your mind, it is legit still there in front of you because you can always relate back to it, bro. Because I didn't know about it until, like, you feel me? I'm sitting here playing this with my uncle, like I've been saying, my uncle and his wife.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, bro, why am I losing to them every time? You feel me? Like, I'm up here I'm trying to make trades and trying to figure out my money. You feel me? Trying to figure out, like, sell properties to get more money so I can give them more money. But it's a real estate background of why Monopoly is so big. Why y'all think Monopoly is still a big game from now on, bro? They made the credit card game, you feel me, of Monopoly. They made the money game before that. But it's so many things. But Monopoly is legit evolving with how the earth is now, bro.
But you know, Monopoly is illegal, right?
You said Monopoly is illegal?
Not the game, but like Monopoly is legal.
And you don't think people still do it? A lot of stuff is illegal in this world, dog.
No, it's loopholes between it, but Monopoly is like,
bro. I guarantee you, people still do it, bro.
I want you to give me an example.
I don't know examples, dog. But just think about it, bro. It's like you have to expand your mind, bro. Of like, bro, you walk down Birmingham, bro. What's the biggest building that you see? I mean, off the back, bro, I can think of the Regents building, bro. Everybody know the Regents building.
But this is all I'm saying. No, this is all I'm saying. I'm understanding what you're saying. Not every kid gonna die just that off the bat, though. Or it's not gonna.
Okay. I think y'all taking what I'm saying wrong. I'm saying not.
No, I got what you're saying. I promise I got what you're saying.
And I ain't even say nothing.
Okay. I'm weak.
I'm just saying, like, you give it time, bro, before you just be like, they learned this from Monopoly.
Right through the book that shit came from Monopoly.
No, bro. I'm saying, bro, it takes time to process, yes. But first off, anybody can learn something. You feel me? But until you put it into play, you gonna wonder, bro, why am I learning this?
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
So guess what? When you learn all of that stuff, but then when it comes into play, I guarantee you, if I didn't care about real estate, bro, I would be like, bro, I don't really care about Monopoly. Monopoly is just a fun game to play. But guaranteed, the day that I start learning about real estate and they start explaining to me and I relate it to certain stuff, that's when it starts processing through my mind, you feel me? Everything you learn from the time that your mind develops, bro, is legit beneficial to your life. Because you start implying a lot of stuff that you learn. Bro, when our moms used to beat the mess out of us because we didn't respect how we talk to them, you feel me? Nah, don't say this to me. Nah, say this. You feel me? It plays out, bro, because you learn how to talk to people.
Yeah. That ain't happened to me though, but
it happened. You seen it firsthand. It happened to me, dog. But it's just a respect thing, but you why you dang, dog?
Cause bro, I still can't get over that night. But go ahead.
But it's like you learn just respect, bro. You learn respect. You learn how to say, I mean, you just learn how to treat people, bro. Just your parents are your teachers, bro. Yeah, they parents at the end of the day, but they are your teachers. You with them 24/7 until you turn realistically 18
Nah, nah.
move out the house, or I mean whenever you move out the house. I know older folks that still living with their mama, but still.
Saving no money though. I hope so. All right. Well,
I
I
spoke
got
my
what,
piece.
okay. I got what you saying, and I understand what you saying. I was just saying what I was saying. I like put it in there in like little doses, cause they ain't gonna like do something about it until they older. If that makes sense. It's if it's something they want to do, they gonna do it.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, bro.
Who said we gonna wait till they older? I'm saying when they gonna want to apply the knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like don't teach them when they not younger, but you can show them a little stuff here and there. It's gonna hold. It's just when they want to apply it, that's when they'll do it.
And they gotta think it's a difference between application and proper application. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be learning stuff the right way. Like I could teach you something in the way I teach you, the way it's been explained to you. It's still not working out for you, even if you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it might take a separate experience or something separate happen. It can be it can be something completely different. What I'm trying to show you right in front of you to make you understand. Okay, this is what he was trying to teach me. That kind of stuff matters too. And even that still takes time. That still takes time.
You gotta learn from experience.
Exactly. You gotta learn from experience.
I mean, that's kind of what I've been saying the whole time, bro.
Have you though?
Yeah. I said, bro, you can
I'm gonna
learn.
go
I said you can learn something, but you won't know exactly until you apply it in your life. That's
Okay.
learning from experience.
Okay. I got you.
So y'all saying the same thing I've been saying, bro. Come on now.
But
Okay.
like you talking about, my 6-year-old kid gonna be out there real
Yeah.
estate.
Yeah. And I think they only say 6 and up just because younger kids will probably try to swallow the dice, bro. Like I don't think 6 is like the age to start understanding the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
6 is just old enough where you can explain to them, don't swallow these pieces. I don't think they start learning real estate when they 6. You know what I'm saying? I don't know though.
And then every kid different, bro. Like sometimes they might not even like when you sit retain, you're not gonna hold everything, bro. Your brain's like,
Exactly.
this is important right now. All right, throw it away.
Exactly.
Like say you studying for a test, you like, all right, I remember everything. Couple of days later, your brain
Exactly.
like, I'm done. It's just when you apply it so much, it's like muscle memory.
Exactly.
bro, you only withstand stuff that actually benefits you in your life. I guarantee you, everything that I learned in science class about rocks and stuff, bro, I don't remember or don't care about that. I'm not about to go outside and pick up a rock and be like, oh, this mineral is just so exquisite. It's just, you feel me? No, bro. No.
I think you still missed the point.
Huh?
Did you miss the point? What we were saying though?
What point did y'all trying to say? Because I guarantee I feel like I didn't miss the point. What are you trying to say?
Like I get what you were saying right there, bro. We just like we're not gonna retain that information with attention span. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just all it is. Cause you and I both know we did not pay attention in that class talking about rocks.
Yeah.
So we don't know nothing about rocks unless it came to the test. And once that's over with, the knowledge is gone.
Because it's not beneficial to our life. We felt like, bro, when am I gonna ever go outside and look at a rock? If you don't feel like something is not beneficial to you, bro, you feel me? It's just
rocks.
like, huh?
You look at rocks every day, big dog.
I mean, okay, yeah, we see rocks every day, but guess what we do? We pick that up and we throw it. We pick it up and throw it. We don't care about what that rock is before we throw it. And I guarantee you, bro, we ain't go through school thinking about, oh, I'm about to be an environmentalist or some type of scientist or something, bro, because that's not what we wanted to do. If you wanted to be a scientist, I mean, then yeah, you're gonna pay attention to that class because it's beneficial to you. You want to look through the microscopes. You want to look through the magnifying glasses and all that stuff, bro. But that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what you wanted to do. I'm pretty sure that's not what Glenn wanted to do. You feel me? We don't care about that, bro. We we grew up. I mean, I can only speak for myself. I'm sorry. I grew up, you feel me, knowing about real life stuff because I'd have been through real life stuff and seen real life stuff.
Okay.
My uncle is a big influence in my life because growing up, I seen him after he's not the reason I kind of is. He's not the main reason I joined the military, but he's one of the reasons I want to get in real estate. He's one of the reasons I want to get into owning something for myself because he owns a lot of stuff under his name, business, whatever you want to say. You feel me? And I'm looking at the rest of my family like, what are they doing? I don't want to sit in Alabama. I don't want to go back and live in Alabama. You feel me? I go back and visit. It's nothing there for me. It's more opportunity out in other places. You feel me? To benefit my life, benefit my future family. You feel me? It's just something that I programmed in my mind when I was growing up younger. Like I want to own something. I didn't know what I wanted to own. I didn't think that I was gonna have a brand. You feel me? I didn't think I was gonna have a clothing brand growing up. But guess what? I own something.
High school though.
Huh?
We talked about this in high school.
But I didn't think I would be doing it. I thought that I would be playing football. I went to ASU thinking that I was gonna play football, but I didn't go to class. You can't stay in school without going to class.
Facts.
It's just a lot of different things, bro, that just play out and don't play out. You feel me? It's just
Again, I get what you're saying. We just agreed on the same thing.
Mhm.
That's all it is at this point. I'm just saying you gonna apply what you want to apply.
yeah.
And you saying is apply stuff when it's beneficial to you. Yeah, we saying the same thing. So I'm just saying my 6-year-old ain't finna be like real estate king after playing Monopoly. That's all I'm saying. Or they're not gonna retain that information at that young age. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you never know, bro. You might have the smartest kids on earth. Your kids might be the next president.
I hope not. I hope not.
I'm weak. Hey man, you never know, bro. Your kids could change
Yeah.
the world, bro.
They might be, but
Hey, just know I'm McClain would be like, hey, that's my nephew, dog.
But
That's my
I'm
nephew right now.
I'm going to hide. He gonna have that one memory where he got whooped that one time. He was like, "Oh, you going to jail?"
I'm sick.
I'm like, "Come on, bro. I was doing this to make you better." But
Yeah.
we don't know. Just like I'm saying earlier, everybody is different, bro. Every kid is different. How they take in information, they learn differently. How they apply it. It is what it is. We just still agreed on the same thing, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm just saying, my 6-year-old ain't finna be Monopoly King over here. Swallowing dice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
All right,
all I'm saying.
so all right, with that being said, my last question to y'all, bro, is
What we about to eat?
huh?
I said, what we about to eat at?
I'm weak. I'm weak. Nah, like my last question to y'all is, with all this that we've been saying, you feel me? What is something that y'all have to say to the people that's gonna watch this video, um, to help future kids be proficient and be the best that they can be.
Go ahead, Glenn.
I was about to say, I don't have no words, man. We pretty much been saying it the whole time in the video. You know,
All right, well, refresh their memory, bro.
I don't even remember what I said.
Uh,
Good job. You know, keep it up.
confirmation. Okay, confirmation. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Best way is create structure for the kids. You feel me?
There you go.
And attend to like they learning set because like we were saying before, every kid learns differently. You know, you got the hands-on learners, the ones who can hear and just be straight, the ones who see and can just learn like that. And you know, just keep their attention span. You feel me? And like, just work with them. You know, keep them optimistic about what they can do. Keep their heads up. Have them stay focused. But also, you know, let them have their childhood. Let them have fun. Boom.
I agree with that.
Right.
I'm weak. Well, say less. All right, so Glenn, whenever we close out, you feel me? We do this little thing where we go like this, and then we cover up the camera. You feel me? As in black out the whole screen. But I'm gonna go ahead and let Sean do the little outro before we do that.
Okay.
You want me to all right. It's been real, y'all. Shout out to Glenn for coming out to our
hold on. Hey, say your Instagram name, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Y'all follow us on Instagram. Follow me at DSeanD. That's my Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to Set Minds. Follow my boy Dion, Unusual Experience. And follow our boy Glenn. Follow that boy right now.
What's your Instagram name?
Let me pull it up, man.
Oh, you know my heart.
Glenn Hodges 6.
Glenn Hodges 6.
Yeah.
There you go. Follow us. You know we do the thing. We're going to have Glenn come back soon.
Thanks.
But it's been real, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Set Minds. Get you some tribe gear. We got some new stuff for you. Hold on. I got one.
Oh,
wow. That's tough.
How y'all like that?
Wow, those are tough.
Oh, all right.
Those are tough.
Shout out to Erica. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. Follow us on our social medias. Subscribe to Set Minds. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all later. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.